Yes, darling, I know. It is too much. I know the lipstick is too much, but I don't care. Sometimes you have to live on the edge, darlings. That's what my mama taught me. Let me see. If is it too much? Maybe it's a little too much. I don't care. Tis mine. Hi, somebody. Hi, somebody. Hi, somebody. Welcome to RebelForASpell, where it's all about discovering your voice, natural hair, and soul care. Oh, do you like the black and white sarong? It's my mama's. And this darling, I just came from working out, let me tell you. Ooh, your girl needs ventilation. Where's my fan? Darlings, are you there? Are you there? Hello? Yes, darling, I had to get my fan. Your girl just came from working out, in my house. It's quarantine. Hotter than an oven. Your girl needs ventilation. You know what I'm talking about. Don't even pretend, sister. Heat. Anyway, I thought, why not? Give me a second. Ooh, child. Let's talk about happiness. Give me one more minute. Darlings, get in here. We're talking about 10 habits of joy. 10 habits of happiness. To have a happy life. That's what we're talking about today. And I just did a workout. It wasn't even that tough. I'm lifting weights. You like the muscles? I know, nothing to talk about, but let me tell you, for me, it's something to talk about, so I'm going to talk about it. Let's talk about happiness. It is a choice, darlings. Happiness is a choice, and it is work. Most of my life, if you want to know the truth, most of my life, let's say 80% of my life, your girl was miserable. Oh my God, miserable. Sad, sullen, depressed. Feeling less than, not good enough, want to be better, but don't know how. Here's what I say, darlings. I had all these books I was reading. Exploring, still curious about the tools. And you know what I learned? The moment you change your mindset, the easier it is to move forward into the happy land. First, be grateful. Number one, we're going to blow through this video, honey, because I need to take a shower. Shower needs me, and I needs me a long shower. With my magnesium flakes. You want to know about that? I'll tell you another video. Let's keep going. Be grateful, darlings. The world, as you see it through your eyes, through your body, through your experiences, could always be worse. I can tell you stories about that. There are other people in this world with far less than you have, and they're grateful, or they're trying to work with what they have. So start there. Number one is to be grateful. Be grateful for what you have. Give thanks every day. You want to know what I say every morning when I wake up? In gratitude of a new day, I rise to self-compassion. I rise to purpose. And I rise to freedom. That's what I say every morning. And having that practice and that mindset centers me and drops the hammer on me, saying, listen, let me tell you something. Don't start complaining today about nothing, because you know where you came from. All right? Gratitude. Number two, be optimistic. Work on being more optimistic. Let me tell you, we are programmed, I swear, as human beings to be negative Nancy, Debbie Downer. Oh, poor me. This only happens to me. Why did this happen to me? Oh, poor me. What am I to do? Here's what you do, darlings. You start and practice smiling. Okay, that was a little bit much, but you know what I mean. Open yourselves up to small little windows of joy. Try on a smile. I never used to smile a lot. I remember I was always grump, to the point I used to pout so much, can I tell you, that if I were to keep serious for a while, and I'm telling on myself, my lips are so formed into a pout, I have to practice lowering it. So one of my lips is like slanted like that. If I were to keep still for a minute, you'll see it, because that's the way I used to pout for the most of my life. Yeah, from since I was a kid. I was a little bit miserable. So I'm saying this to say, practice smiling for you, even if it's inside. Recall a moment when you were happy. Whatever it is. Was it when you were eating your favorite meal, or you saw your friend, or you saw the dog or the kid do a little something new? Or, find a reason to just practice a smile. And that's why I'm wearing this fantastic lipstick, so that I can smile. But you know, when you smile, I find, and when you think of positive thoughts, when you are hopeful for the future, it's not a pie in the sky. It literally is. If you hold in your mind something that makes you feel energized, something that makes you feel good, and I'm not talking about the Louis Vuitton and all these external factors. We talked about it in the high quality self-worth video, honey. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just experiences of life and being with your family, being with your friends, those things, and being with yourself, things that make you joyful. Recall that. Be hopeful of where you hope to be. Be hopeful of the tomorrow, the new day. Have plans for yourself. Don't start out your day by saying, oh man, yesterday was so sour and this was wrong. And no, say today is a new day. What am I gonna do today? I can make it whatever I'd like to be, for it to be for me. So think about that. Be optimistic for the future. Be hopeful. If you need to journal and write it out to clear your mind and dump it all out, go ahead and do that. I do that every day. And going back to the gratitude, you know what I do every day? Every day I find at least 5 things, now sometimes more, or even just one thing. What am I grateful for? Can be the same repeated thing that you have day in, day out. Who cares about that, darling? There's so much to be grateful for. If you practice writing that out, that may help reinforce for you. There's something to be grateful for, and there's optimism and hope in the new day, in the new life, in the new experience. All right, darlings? That was number 2. Habits to happiness, darlings. That's why we're here, and you know why the fan's out. All right, darlings. The next one. Laugh at yourself. Laugh, laugh, laugh at yourself. That's why I made that goofy video. You know what I'm talking about. That silly one with me working out. I love to work out, but sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself. And until I explored and released my humor, I didn't really think I had the fullest life. Because let me tell you, when you can laugh, when you can share a joke, sometimes in my family, we're all goofballs anyway. One of my aunts, Abby laughs so much, she cries and she falls on the floor. And I'm not gonna tell you what else happens. She loves to laugh, and it makes your spirit up, up, up. It energizes you. It makes you almost feel like Superwoman or Wonder Woman. You can do anything. That's what I love about laughter. And it's a free thing. You can share it with somebody else. And when you see somebody laugh, I know when I hear my mom's laughter, I'll put it up here for you. Doesn't that make you want to go? I love it, I love it, I love it. So, learn to laugh at yourself and try smiling, try being joyful, lifting up your vibrations, not bringing yourself down. Done with that, as we say back in my islands, honey. Done with that. Okay. So, practice self-love nuggets every day. Whether it's saying out loud to yourself, man, girl, you did this thing yesterday, or today you're gonna do this, you're gonna do well. Boost yourself up. If you need to put a post-it on your mirror in your bathroom in the morning when you're brushing your teeth, you need to put on your favorite song to help lift your spirit, because sometimes we all need help. Happiness goes like this, right? It's not always all the way through the roof of happiness. So think about how can I create an environment that nurtures that happy, bubbly, self-love, feel-good vibes. Like, why you come to this channel? We know this gives you some kind of joy, right? So even something like that, think about it. This next one may sound a little kooky, but here's what I say. Learn to love to sleep. My mom, love you, Ma.
Yes, darling.
She taught me the importance of sleeping. Take a nap or 2 or 3 or 5. That's what I say. Sometimes your brain just needs a break. Your body needs a break. Your shoulder, your hip needs a break. Your knee needs a break. Go take a nap. That's what I tell. I love me a Saturday nap at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Just helps you to rejuvenate. Can I tell you something? The most curious things happen whenever I have a nice, peaceful sleep. So I'm creative, right? I'm a creative person. I'm an artiste, according to me. I write music, I compose, this and that. I play a couple of different instruments. And I remember one time, I was pushing myself a lot to do this one song. I wanted to finish a song that I was creating. And I went to take a sleep, a nap. I said, forget about it, it's not working out. And I slept the whole night. I thought I would wake back up. But while I was sleeping, one of my other songs called Treasure, I'll put a little bit here for you. So you can listen back. That song came to me in my sleep, honey. Full instrumentation. talking horns, guitar, bass, piano, strings, cello, violin, drums, everything, all the instrumentation came to me. I remember forcing myself to get up out of my sleep and literally scrabbling to find my sheet music and writing out the notes and going to my piano and this and that. I'm just saying that to say, sleep, rest, connects your body, mind, and spirit. And some of my agnostic friends, they're gonna be like, oh, Wen, come on, be quiet about that body, mind, and spirit, darling, so you believe what you want. I can only tell you my truth. Sleep and rest for me helps to rejuvenate the mind, connects the body and the spirit together, and helps me to be most creative. So I'm just sharing, rest, rejuvenate, and recharge your body. Your values. Live your values. Live the life that you need for you. If you know that you believe in honesty and trust and having good character and all this, and you want to share with other people, and so live your authentic life. Have an authentic living experience. That's what I say. Be your authentic self. Don't try to be anybody else. Let me tell you, there's enough Tom, Dick, and Harry, and Larry, and Cool, and the gang running around. You don't need to be one of those. If you know that these things that certain people would like you to be to fit into their mold and so forth is not who you genuinely are, then you don't need those people. Step out of their life, step into yours, honey, and celebrate. Celebrate, 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 celebrate. Because let me tell you, there's only one you, and time is not guaranteed, baby. No, darlings, let's talk about celebration. Celebrate your wins. It could be something as simple as you were able to finish one page of this book that you're reading since Noah built the ark. Yeah, that's great. Celebrate it. You tried out a new recipe. You walked an extra 5 steps this week, or you took the stairs instead of the elevator. Celebrate. Your son or your daughter were able to say mommy or mama, whatever your culture says, you know. That's wonderful. Celebrate the little wins, okay? You have to. All of this lifts your vibration and infuses your life with happiness and joy, and that's what we need, right? Try to find ways, and even the smallest ways, to bring you joy, okay? Have a ceremony. Yes, darling, I did say ceremony. Have a ceremony for the old you. Yes, go out under your tree. Go out in your backyard, darlings. Go in your backyard and you say some words of compassion and release and surrender so that you can let that old you go and you can live now. Live now, darlings. Stop holding yourself back by bringing your little you, your 3-year-old you, when this happened, your 5-year-old you. Forgive that little girl, that little boy, even that big man of 2 weeks ago. Forgive him. Have a ceremony for him. I've done it before. Go outside or take the outside, have it in your mind because we are in Quarantineville, I get it, and have that ceremony. Hey, little Bill, when you were this, you did this and you did that. Or Big Bill 2 weeks ago, I forgive you, you did this, it was wrong, I forgive you, I love you. Go fly, fly, fly. Go fly, 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 so that I can live now. Have that ceremony for you, darlings. Surrender, release, and forgive. Got a lot of living to do, okay? Darlings, we're at the last one. We're talking happiness. We're talking happiness. Surround yourself in your home, in the streets of your life, and in your mind with thoughts, with people, with experiences that make you feel joyful and happy. Here's an example. I am a germaphobe. I said that in one of my videos, but I also don't like a lot of knicks-knacks around. If I see too much clutter, it makes me feel, maybe it's anxious, that's the word. So what do? I make sure that my surrounding is neat and clean, so it makes me feel peaceful and serene. My friends, I don't have many. I can count them on one hand, but I have a mazillion, quadrillions family members. And then my friends, I love you, fam. We get along. We love each other. So I surround myself with people and experiences that lift up the vibration. I had used to 1 or 2 friends who were Debbie Downers, Negative Nancy, Nelly, poor me, and gossipers and whiners and complainers. I got rid of those. Yes, I did. Am I upset about it? Hell's to the now. Some things you just have to let go of. So if you know that the people with whom you're surrounding yourselves, or the books you're experiencing, or the shows that you're watching have a negative impact on your psyche, And that's why I don't watch, I don't know, I've never really watched television. I said about it in another video. I don't really watch television and all these gossipy shows and stuff because what am I getting? What's the value? Entertainment? I can entertain myself here. You know what I mean? So all of that informs and makes you feel a certain way, and you want to have a productive experience. If you like walking around and smelling lemons in the supermarket, I do. Go smell a lemon. If that helps increase your vibration. If you need to have a plant to bring fresh air, help you clean the air, go get a plant, honey. That's all your surroundings. If you need to have a certain type of music on in the background, or you need to have oils, I have some essential oils that I use in the description box. Go ahead and do that, darling. Tell us down below your habits of happiness and what you have been doing to lift your vibrations through the challenging times we're experiencing, whether it's quarantine or whether it's just in life, in your mind, in your body, in your surroundings. We all deserve to be, what? Say it with me, darlings. Happy. All right? Tell us down below, what do you do to make yourself feel joyful?
Another video is waiting for you. Check it out. Check it out now. Shitty bang bang bang.